Dear guests, dear experts and students, I think we shall start our meeting because it's already 5 p.m. and we all are looking forward to listening to our students. So I'm very happy to be here today and to welcome all of you at this amazing event. 9 months have passed very quickly. And our students of the second and the third year, the students of IT STEP universities have developed their projects together with their mentors from our partner universities, partner institutions, and now they are ready to present their results. It was quite a hard work because I followed all their steps on their way to this final day, and they made a lot of improvements in their projects, and finally we'll see the results. I'm looking forward to that. So today I'm very happy to welcome at this meeting all our guests. So these are the partners of IT STEP universities, and I would like to thank you for your invaluable support. So these are the representatives of such companies as ELEKS, Sigma Software, Softserve, and Lviv IT Cluster. I'm honored, we are honored to have representatives from Dnipro and Kharkiv universities here today and representatives from Lithuania Business College. We also hope to see here today all the mentors in IT development and also other mentors, for example, the mentor in project management, Irina Kohut, Bogdan Pshik, the mentor in economic aspects of projects, BA mentor, Maria Terlecka, Lesia Dolnyavka, our QA mentor, and our design mentor, Vasil Boyarchuk. So thanks a lot for your hard work, for your dedication to this course, IT projects course, and hope you will be very happy with the results that we'll see today. So and now let me invite to say a few welcome words to the guests and to the experts and the students of this day. The rector of IT STEP University, Viktor Voloshin. So please, Viktor, take a floor.
Thanks, Yulia. Hi to all. I'm glad to see everyone. Today we have a presentation of works project of our student. I think it will be very interesting. Thanks the experts who are with us today. Also great things, Yulia, Melnik, ELEKS company, and all mentors for supporting our students. And I wish the students exciting presentation. Let's start.
Thank you, Viktor. And I would also like to say a few words about the rules that we have to follow today. As first of all, I'll send you the link to the agenda. So please follow this link. You all have this agenda in your invitations, but if it's not so easy to find these links in your emails, just follow this link in the chat. And so each team will have 20 minutes for their presentation. So they will have 10 minutes for the presentation itself, and then we'll have 10 more minutes for each team for questions and answers. So dear experts, please ask your questions within this time period, 10 minutes. And I would like to ask all the students not to exceed the given time, this 10 minutes, because we have a very tight time limit. I would also ask our experts to fill in the form of evaluation after each team's presentation. We all need your evaluation, your opinion, because the marks that we'll give to each student will depend on your evaluation. So please, here is the link to the first form for today. So tomorrow we'll have another form. So we're talking just about today. So here is the form. Please fill in this form after each team's presentation. Today we'll have 5 teams to present their results. These are the teams: SpySky, Planning Machine, InsureCover, SCUDMo, and Wellsy. Amazing teams with great mentors. And one more point that I would like to underline, that on page 5 of this agenda, you have the evaluation criteria. So if you are not sure how to evaluate each team, please check this evaluation criteria. This will help you to make a decision. And if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the chat or ask by raising your hand. We are all here to answer your questions, so don't be afraid just to ask. So it's not just about experts, but also about students. You are always welcome to ask your questions as well. And at the end of this event, we'll have several more minutes, up to 15 minutes, just to discuss, to express your opinions on each project, to share your thoughts on each presentation. So we'll have this general discussion. So please don't leave the meetings very quickly, because at the end we'll have this great opportunity to take the floor and to discuss everything. So now I have a question to the first team. So the first team is the team that was developing a project called SpySky. And if you would like to know more about the project, so the detailed description of this project is also in this agenda. Oh, I'm sorry, I sent you the wrong link to the agenda. I sent you the link to the meeting, sorry. So the third link is the link to the agenda of the event. So you may find the description of each project in this document. So the first project's name is SpySky. So I would like to invite the team to share their results. This team has developed a very interesting project. The brief description of it is an online system for tracking space debris using NASA data. So this team was developing their projects under the supervision of 2 mentors. So Anastasia Deineko from Grid Dynamics and Savenkov from Datrics.ai. So please, if you are ready, perhaps Taras is here. Yes, I see that the PM of the team, Taras Khmaruk, is here. So please, Taras, share your presentation and take the floor. Are you ready?
One moment, please. Yes.
So please.
You see my presentation?
Yes, it's here.
Okay.
See?
So hello everyone, my name is Taras and I'm the project manager of the SpySky team. And today I'd like to introduce you to all the member of the project and deal with the question of what is SpySky. SpySky is an innovation approach to solving the problem of space debris. The goal of this project is to create a platform for storing and using astronomical data in order to improve collaboration in the industry. Having deal with the question of what is SpySky, you need to understand who needs this project and who is target audience. After thinking about this issue with the team, we realized that there are space enthusiasts, it's students, scientists, professionals with space industry, public figures, and large public circle. After that, we need to understand what we can offer them and what problems our project solves. Firstly, there is not enough information about all space objects. Next is unforeseen space objects. It's difficult in obtaining and applying information. And the last problem is the popularization of problem of space debris. Having understood the problem, we need to understand how they can solve it. And first of all, this is the analysis of the movements of satellites and the history of damage to obtain additional information. The next is the detection of unknown object and make a 3D visualization of distribute this information to popularize this problem. Having solved this issue, you need to understand what the project offers and what benefit it will bring. So let's talk about monetization and economic part. The idea is to create a different type of subscriptions, including a free one that provide user with new options such as an IPA. The price will be different for student and for developers. Also, my team and I research competence and identify three main owns. There are Leo Labs, it's Astroscale and SpaceRock. The main difference between us and the competition is that they are not aimed at popularization this problem. Also, the services are used in scientific purpose and are not available for ordinary user for free. Meanwhile, our project has a social purpose and can be used by everyone in educational purposes for free. So I would also to talk about the main features of the product. First of all, it's website with import information about our project. It's analysis of NASA data using ML algorithm and Python libraries. Next is 3D map with visualization of analysis data, and the last is intuitive and plain design which represents the space topic.
So in order to use our application, you should log in first or create an account if you don't have it yet, and you can access sign up page by the link below. After that, you are being redirected to the homepage of our application, and here you can find some general information about our project, also our goals and why our website was created in the first place, some information about our team and our mentors, information about pricing and contact info. In the navigation, you can see links to some additional pages with additional information. Now, the profile settings. Here you can manage some personal information and edit it if needed. Also, you can change your subscription plan and manage your notifications. In order to get to the 3D map, you can access our tools page and click on the button below, or find a link in the dropdown. So you should wait a little bit for the objects to render. And here you can see all satellites we've been working with this whole time. You can filter them by different attributes, for example, by name, by ID, or also select the time period. If you want to go back or see other pages, you can find links in the navigation bar, or just simply click on the logo and get back to the home page.
Hello everyone, my role was to prepare the data, transform it into a three-dimensional coordinate system. I create various analytics by detecting cells in which a large number of objects accumulate. To do this, I use the dbScan data clustering method, which calculates the density of objects by coordinates. Also, I use the basic KDE method to determine the total density of the distribution in order to understand in which region the debris accumulates.
Greetings, I am Oleksandr and I am data engineer in the project. My task on the project is to find and transfer data about spice debris. For this, I use Softserve. Also, I'm using an automated offloader and loading data into a database. For this, I use PostgreSQL.
Hello, my name is Darena, and I was responsible for the design part of our project. I came up with our name, SpySky. I also created our logo, color palette, and I made some templates of pages for the website. Recently, I have been working on the design of our 3D map and pages that show us the information about selected satellites, history of their movement, etc. Mainly, I was using Figma, Illustrator, and Photoshop, and some other platforms for ideas and inspiration. And on the next slide, you can see the whole work that I have done. And I'm passing the word to our backend developer, Svetoslav.
Nope.
As a front-end developer, my main responsibility was to code our website and also implement all our design ideas. Also, I was working on the implementation of the 3D map, which visualizes all the data we've been working with, and also created the responsiveness of the whole application. For all of that, I used Vue.js framework, also Free.js for the visualization and Vite. Additionally, I covered our code with unit tests, and for that, I used VTest testing framework. And on the next slide, you'll see the coverage statistics.
And finally, I want to say is that our project will not be able to completely solve the problem of space debris, but it will help to convey this problem to many people in understandable way, because such big problem can only be solved together. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thanks a lot. Well done. So now let's move on, and the next part of our of today's event is Q&A session for your team, and we have a first question from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi, one of our mentors. It's in the chat. Is this project already published and publicly available?
Якщо можна українською, вибачте, щоб не було цей проблем. Вибачайте, чи проект готовий до виходу, як кажуть, в світ? Так, він повністю готовий. Є тільки момент, що наш проект тримався на безплатно, можна сказати, хостингу, і так як немає фінансування і, можливо, немає коштів і немає зараз аудиторії, яка би купляла платні підписки і так далі, ми не можемо тримати його повністю на автоматичному хостингу, щоб він працював. А якщо по функціоналу, сайт повністю готовий до виходу на аудиторію.
Thank you, Svetoslav. Another question is from Vasil Strepa. How you build ETL process for your DB? How payment works for your database? Yeah. Who will answer?
Окей. Як працює оплата? Це, тобто, у нас працює такий план, що на безплатній підписці у нас людина може бачити дані, наприклад, за період буквально там якогось протягом місяця конкретного, або за якісь інші дані. за інший час. А коли у тебе є платна підписка, тобто підписка проходить через просто оплата, перевіряється, людина вказує дані карточки, оплачує, вони перевіряються, чи оплата дійсно проходить, і після того їй відкривається доступ до всіх даних, які є на даний момент в нашій базі даних, і вона може переглянути про будь-який супутник, будь-яку інформацію.
А на рахунок ETL це просто береться URL-ссылка до сайту, ID-шник, і через нього доступається на сайт, через програму, на Python програма написана, та доступається до того сайту і скачує дані, коли мені це потрібно. Потім після того я їх так само загружаю на базу даних.
Це мануальний процес?
Прошу?
Це мануальний процес?
Мануальний, тобто, що сам це
Ручний.
роблю? Так. Поки ще немає докера в нас, то це вручну все робиться. Але коли вже з'явиться докер, і то все вийде в реальний час, тоді вже можна буде зробити це автоматично.
А можеш пояснити, як докер пов'язаний із загрузкою даних?
Ну, щоб ми собі планували так, що дані будуть оновлюватись кожних день або 3 дні. І це треба, щоб постійно було працювала програма. Якщо ми на докер поставимо ту штуку, то воно буде кожен день воно буде кожен день працювати, постійно працювати, і раз за заданий період часу воно буде скачувати і оновлювати дані, загружати їх на базу даних.
Але ти щойно сказав, що в Postgres вони не потрапляють самі по собі, чи потрапляють?
Потрапляють.
So thank you. The next question. Thank you, Vasil, for your question and your comments. And the next question is by Yevhen. I'm not sure, Yevhen, if you are here, please maybe you can say your surname, because I'm not sure. I do not see the surnames in the chat. How does the 3D map count the fact that space objects move across the space?
Currently on our website, we don't have the history of movement of satellites, but the new coordinates are being uploaded to the database, and then you can see the updated location of each object on the 3D map. But in the future, we're planning to also add that history so that users will be able to see the movement.
Yeah, but using history, I will proceed my question. Yeah, sorry. The history will flood map with a lot of marks of the data. Will you plan some maybe filtering? Maybe I know, like focusing on the specific object. Yeah, am I correct?
Yes, we also plan to make our 3D map like appealing, and don't wanna add a lot of objects to it, so that it will be easy for users to use it. So maybe we can also add some filtering so that it will be more convenient for us and for users.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I see that Yevhen Vilovich is here, my dear colleague from ALEKS. So nice to see you, Yevhen. Thanks for joining us today. And the next question is from Maria. Unfortunately, I also do not know the surname. What software was used to create 3D maps? You didn't mention.
Thank you for question. For 3D map, we used FreeJS library, and everything was coded with Vue.js framework. And also we downloaded some free models of satellites and of Earth, some textures, and added it all to our website. So mainly it was FreeJS.
Thank you. And one more question from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi, our mentor. A very tricky question. As I may see, SpySky is already a registered trademark. Do you plan to change the name of the project?
Так, я дам відповідь на це питання. Вибачаю, що українською, просто хочу більш донести думку. Ми маємо провірити, наскільки зареєстрована загальному назва компанії цієї, що ви скинули. Після чого ми вже будемо створювати якісь дії, і в разі чогось, то так, ім'я буде змінюватись, тому що на початку це тобто в цьому є можливість, і ми можемо це зробити.
Muted. Thank you, Taras. I wish you luck with your project. I hope it will have the future, and one day we'll see how it works in real life. Dear colleagues, are there more questions?
I would like to ask a question, if I might.
Yes, sure, please.
Yes, thank you. My name is Oleg. I'm a representative of Live IT Cluster. So first of all, thank you for the invitation, and thank you this team for excellent presentation. Very interesting project, but I have a question. For me, it's not completely I don't think really, I'm not see really potential customer for this project, because it's not clear for me what is the real beneficiary for using this app, this project. So in other words, how exactly potential customer could use your project, except of raising public awareness about space trash and all the similar needs. Maybe we have some more, practical advantages of your idea of your project.
Дякую за запитання. В загальному, на самому початку розробки нашого проекту, у нас появилося ще на першому демо, у нас задали питання якраз таки, що буде людям важливіше, завтрашня ціна на хліб чи якесь там сміття в космосі, яке десь там літає, просто десь літає. І тут основна проблема в тому, що люди просто не розуміють в загальному всієї проблеми космічного сміття, тому що вже півтора місяці назад приблизно уламок космічного сміття впав в будинок в Америці. Тобто, і це не буде якась картина з фільмів, а це все ми будемо бачити на власні очі, якщо не будемо задумуватись про цю проблему. Тому саме і був створений проект SpySky для того, щоб простим людям донести цю проблему космічного сміття. І як ми знаємо, якщо людина побачить, вона в це повірить. Тобто ми просто люди і віримо в те, що бачимо. Для того ми і сам... Дякую.
Питання українською. Дивіться, ви згадували, що ви не захостилися через те, що це дорого і так далі. Ви знаєте, що більшість клауд-провайдерів мають там частково безкоштовний цей прайс, який там буде протягом року діяти, повністю безкоштовні сервіси, які вам цілком буде достатньо для вашого проєкту, а також для студентів купу всяких знижок і безкоштовних сервісів. І якщо знаєте, чи планували ви свою інфраструктуру, щоб використовувати їх?
Так, ми знаємо, що є такі сервіси, ми навіть використовували. Це був сервіс G-Cloud, тобто Google Cloud Console. Там нам надавалося $300 на хостинг всього. Там у нас висіла база даних, висів бекенд і фронтенд. Але надавалося тільки $300, як у нас висіли там тільки база даних, тобто не було ні бекенду, ні фронтенду залито. Нам хватало тих коштів. Після того, як ми почали заливати їх вже на сам хостинг, воно почало їсти набагато швидше, ці $300. І буквально, як я не помиляюсь, 12 числа мені прийшло повідомлення, що у нас відключився недостатньо коштів, і, будь ласка, закиньте ще. Тому було так.
Дякую.
Ми тестили спеціально для того і використовували, щоб перевірити, як він працює. Все працює, просто не хватило $300, скажімо так, за останні півтора місяця їх всі з'їли. Бо база даних їсть мало, а інша частина багато.
Дякую.
Дякую. So thanks a lot to all the experts for your questions and to the team for your answers. So we see that we do not have more time for this team, and I would like just to pass the word to the mentor of this team, Denis Savenkov. So Denis, please, if you are here, could you please share your thoughts on your collaboration with this team and your impressions about this project and the team?
Yeah, well, my feedback will be mostly the same as on the previous reviews and demos, but overall, I think this team is very powerful because for this 9 months, if I'm not mistaken, of collaborations, they grow a lot. They were all novice developers or designers, and they very quickly grasped many things that are even complex for many middle engineers that I know personally, especially in terms of 3D visualizations and machine learning with the whole ETL process. And I'm very proud of them. I think they'll be very good engineers in the future, and every team will be very glad to have them on their side. Of course, there was some problem maybe on the beginning, maybe more on my side, because it was first time I've been mentor for anyone. But overall, my personal impressions are supreme about them. They were a good team, communicated good, were not afraid to ask questions, and always eager to learn new things and to test something out. And I think the most vital skills that every one of them possess is that they are very initiative and not afraid to try something out without looking for someone's approval first. And because of that, many of ideas, many of the features they showed today are their own initiatives and not something like me or Anastasia commanded them to do, which I think is very important for any team, any project, especially if someone tries to create product as like we did here as well. So overall, my impressions of them is very positive, and I hope everyone will build a good career in the future.
Thanks a lot, Denis, and many thanks as well to Anastasia, Deineko, the second mentor. Thank you for your hard work, for your support of the team, and for your dedication to the development of young talents. Thank you, and good luck to the team. Now I would like to invite the next team, and the name of their project is Planning Machine. This project was developed, this project is based on the students' own idea. So that is their startup, yes, and the mentor of the team is Datsiuk, a middle software developer from ELEKS. That is a platform for managing and analyzing content on social media, including Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. A very interesting project. So please, I see that the PM of the team, Konstantin Nehoy, is ready to present the results. So, Kostya, the floor is yours. Kostya, we can't hear you. Maybe you're muted. Please check the...
Yeah, sorry. Now you can hear me, yeah? Yeah. Thank you, Yulia. Hello, everyone. My name is Konstantin. I'm a project manager of Planning Machine team. In the next few minutes, I'll show you what Planning Machine is all about. We walk through our team, our goals, our plans for the future. First of all, our main strength, I think, is team, because they're highly motivated, that have a lot of ideas, proposals, and so on. It's a really challenge for me to communicate with that team, because they have a lot of ideas and I need to sort it. So when you know a little about our team, let me show you what we do. Now we're talking about Planning Machine. What the Planning Machine can do. You know, in the world where dominated by social media network, you always need to sorry, you always need to keep your fingers on the pulse. You always need to analyze your social network, social media space. You need to check how much views you have, how much comments you have. If you have a team in YouTube, you need to add some tasks. You need to always communicate with the team. It's really at our project can help to solve all of these problems, because in our project you can manage the task, you can use analytical. Now we have only YouTube, but we trying to add some new social media networks to track analytics. And now you can see a link in the chat where you can check our project, that's Plan Machine, and try its own. And now I give word to our business analytics. Here you are.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and on this project I hold the position of business analyst. Briefly about my duties: gathering and validating requirements, researching the market and trends related to our product. My duties also included the development of solution to cover various types of requirements. Now about what was done. Several existing solutions in the field of task tracking were analyzed. Most of the user requirements were identified and validated according to these requirements, and a solution that satisfied the user's requirements was developed. Please, next slide. And we have developed the economic part, the details of which you see at the presentation. Special thanks for Mr. Bogdan Psik. Additional calculation in Google Drive. Thanks, that's all for me. I will pass the floor to my colleague, Kostya.
Thank Alex, that's me again. As a project manager on this project, I mentioned some sprint, adding some tasks, make some planning, write little about economic part, speaking with stakeholders, and trying to help each member of my team as do I can. And now I give a word to our designer, Maxim.
Thank you, Kostya. Hi, everyone. My name is Max. I am UX UI designer on Planning Machine project. My main task was to create an intuitive and easy to use interface so that user could comfortably interact with our product. At the end, we have a platform with great minimalistic and modern design, which will be understandable for everyone. Thank you. Now I pass the word to Roma.
Hi everyone, my name is Roman. I'm front-end developer. Me and my colleague Roman implements all the school design that you will see soon, and we're using React to work because it's really good for single-page applications, and it has a component-based architecture which promotes code reusability and modularity. Also, React uses virtual DOM to efficiently update and render components with when data changes, and GSS syntax as extension for JavaScript that allows developer to write HTML code within a JavaScript. This makes the code more readable and easier to understand. And now I pass the floor to our backend developer.
Thanks, Roman. Hello, everyone. My name is Svetoslav, and I am backend developer. In this project, we used Express.js as main framework because it supports asynchronous request handling and has large community of developers, making it easy to find solutions or ask for help. Another reason for choosing JavaScript framework is that our developers have good knowledge of JavaScript, enabling us to assist each other where someone has issues with electricity or needs help. We choose MongoDB as our database because it stores data in JSON-like format, which is easy to work with. It's also more flexible for schema changes compared to other databases. Additionally, we use Socket.io library to handle real-time events for updating chats and sending messages on the client side. And now I give a word to Artur.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you have known, I'm Artur, the full-stack developer of Playing Machine team, and I will show you the main new features that was added at this update. The first one you have seen now, that is a freshly baked navigation bar, but we will start with a new users page. This page now can change description of the profile, and all data was stolen from the backend. Now we will focus on our navigation button. Navigation button can change the pages, and now we are at a video page where a user can change their video and redact it. The pages that you have seen now have a lot of functions, but I haven't time to show you all of them. For now, I will create a new task, and this will add it to all pages, so you can change the view of calendar. Now we are going to analytics page. At analytics page, you can see the analytics of video posted on YouTube, TikTok, or other platform. Now we are going to notes page. That special page created for that Kostya told our to create. Now we can create folder where our notes will be saved. Add some users that will show that folder and notes as this folder, and can create notes inside this folder. Now I will create a note inside it and show you how it works. Note was created, and now I will show you the delete of this note. The delete of folder. Okay, I'm sorry. The deleted notes I will show you inside the test folder. That is our test notes that we created while we're creating this page. And my role in this project was to connect front and back ends, write special logic, and fix code. I was trying to focus on what was shown and show something new. Now the word was given to our tester.
Thank you, Arthur. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bogdan, and I perform QA engineer's role in this team. Therefore, my main task was to make sure that product is developing well by looking for issues, and if there are any, reporting them to responsible team members. So mainly, I was using manual testing in order to test client side of our product. I used to run project locally and search for issues in this way. But recently, we deployed our site on hosting service, so I had opportunity to test it as live product. Most of bugs were reported and stored in Jira software, as you can see on the screen. But there also were some trivial mistakes that were reported directly via messengers or during our weekly meetings. I think it's all for me for now. Thank you, and Kostya, go ahead.
Thank you, Bogdan. Now I should show you the last slide of this presentation, that are plans. Yeah, that's not at all. We want to expand this project, make it better, make it more difficult. We want to add some Telegram bot. We almost done that. That can help us to collect some data on Telegram channels. We also sent a request to TikTok, so we have analytical with TikTok. And after that, we fix a little bugs, and we add some new settings. And after that, we are, I think, ready to enter in the market. So thank all of you for attention, and we're ready for your questions.
Thanks a lot, Kostya, and thanks a lot to the team. Good job, great presentation. And now let's move to Q&A session. Are there any questions? Oh, I see 2 questions in the chat. Perfect. The first question is from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi, our mentor. Some of the buttons do not work. Proceed with Google, send password change to email, etc. What is the current status of the project?
The current status of the project, we are still developing this. We have some buttons that couldn't work, but we're working on it. And Artur, can you help me to answer that question? Artur? I think he can hear us. Svetoslav, can you help?
Yes, I can help. As you say, that password changes, don't send email message. We already before tested that functionality. It must be worked, but maybe some problems it caused when we presenting. So about Google authorization, maybe you say before we already developing this functionality. Before we more concentrated on analytics and other pages because the more important functionality we think.
Thank you. That's all, Svetoslav? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next question, the comment from Lesa Dulnyavka, your QA mentor, it works on their machines. Yeah. Another question is from Oksana Pazdri. Have you analyzed the market of existing competitors? An economic question.
Yeah, we analyze the market. Many apps have task tracking, like Trello, Jira, but we do not pay more attention on tracking. We are add some new features like analyzing, that you have analytics via TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and so on, what we want to add in one simple app. So you not can only see analytics and see time tracking. You only can can use chats to communicate inside of the team, and you do not need to switch to Telegram, WhatsApp, Viber, etc.
Thank you. Thank you for the questions and the mentor. From the mentor and the experts. And thank you, Kostya. And the next question is from Yevhen Bilevich. Suggestion: when some functionality is not implemented, it's recommended to hide or mark it as in progress. Also, it's pity that on the time of presentation, login page doesn't work. Maybe you have some comments or answer to this comment.
Svetoslav, can you answer that question? Artur, прошу.
For example, the login page button, login with Google was worked before, but now we have lost the token and haven't time to fix it because we will focus our attention at another features. Thanks.
Yeah, I just wanted to emphasize one more, but yeah, that's a pity because that's login page is the first page everyone sees, and the view of your presentation is a bit spoiled.
Thank you. Okay.
Small advice: if you're not sure with quality, record some steps and show video instead of live.
Yeah. As we do, we did it. We show you some interface on presentation. You've seen a video before.
Thank you. Are there other questions, comments? So thanks a lot. Thanks, Kostya. Thank you to the team. And thanks a lot for our experts who asked their questions. And unfortunately, your mentor, Taras Datsiuk, has some health issues. He couldn't join the meeting today, but he asked me to share his thoughts, his comments with all of you. And let me read his words. What he said about the team. I was very happy to work with this group of passionate students over the past 8 months. Witnessing their eagerness to learn and collaborative spirit has been very inspiring. They had an idea and they stick with it the whole way, no matter the issues or unexpected circumstances. I really hope that they will be able to achieve what they envision for their project. So I would also like to thank Taras for his work, for his support of the team. And of course, may your project be put into practice, and perhaps we'll use it in the future. Who knows? Thanks a lot, and thank you, and good luck. And now let me invite the next team, the team number 3 for today. The project title is InsureCover. So we see from the name of the project that is somehow connected with insurance. So the idea of the project, the development of a software product designed to assist consultants in medical insurance companies by determining if a diagnosis or treatment is covered by a specific insurance policy. And the mentor of the team is also my colleague from ELEKS, Oleksandr Hiliazov, senior software developer. So guys, if you are ready, I see that you are ready, please take the floor.
Yes, hi everyone. I hope you hear me. I'm Bogdan, PM of InsureCover, and we're already in the middle of our event, so I hope you're not bored yet, and we definitely make you not. Also, I would like to thank all the team for their presentation, very cool. Yes, so I'd like to introduce you to our team. You will soon get to know each of us better, and unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, we're a team without customer, so we decided to create our own project. And we decided, after brainstorming, we decided to solve one problem. Our friend Yulia and backend developer of the team told us about her sister experience working for insurance company and how difficult it was for her to managing policies, to find out whether the policy covers or not the particular disease or medicine. And the main problem is that employees have to do a lot of unnecessary work, like rereading policies, looking up for medicines in their active ingredient to check whether they match or not. And this took a lot of time. So after interviewing, we realized the problem exists and decided to do something about it. So who are our users is on one side insurance company. I will explain that way. On one side we have insurance company which provides services to customers who have insurance, and between them we have this bridge, insurance company employee, who have to check all of that, and we are helping them. So we prepared our solution, and it's InsureCover. This is a website for insurance company employees to check policies much easier, much faster, and help customers faster. So let's imagine that you have an insurance company, that you are an insurance company employee, and first of all, you have to create this policy. You fill all necessary data, and then you fill all disease and medicine that are covered by policy, and yes, and also you can add description and PDF file for extra information. After receiving a request from a customer, the employee select the client policy and write the code usually, or we have an option like the name of disease or medicine. After that, you receive information, is it covers or not. So now analysis is a piece of cake, and you can like have a real one while doing this all. And we will have a deep explanation of our project details. Yes, I'd like to invite Nikita to tell you more about market and competitors. Nikita.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Nikita, and I'm a business analyst in our team. So far, I've been working with documentation to establish correct and consistent work of all team members. I've been doing that by providing use cases, requirements, user stories, and so on. Not only that, but also communication with all the team members directly has been a significant part of my BA journey. So that said, let's turn our attention to the market. And the insurance software market is steadily growing, as you can see. according to market.us insurance software report, insurance software markets forecast and analysis by Technavia, the market size reached approximately 3.7 billion in 2023. And yeah, as you can see, is expected to grow quite significantly in following years. And of course, that means we are not left without competitors. So here you can see some of them, and these are the most direct ones, but none of them provide the same functionality as we do. So InsureCover is specifically designed to address the unique challenge of analyzing policies by offering solutions not typically covered by those global platforms. And we focused on streamlining medical policy management with just targeted functionalities, eliminating the need for complex customization often required by all those broad spectrum tools. So that's all from me for now. Now let's hear more about the design from Vitalik. Thank you all.
Greetings, I'm Vitalik, project designer. I want to tell you about our design. When I created the logo, I already had a name of the project, and we did not have to fiddle with the logo of the long time, and the team chose the first one. The letter I stands for insurance, and the letter C stands for coverage. Together they form the shield that's the symbol of protection and policies. I use green colors because this color is associated with health and reliability. Right? The product design you have already seen and will see in demo was made on Figma. That's all from me. I will give the floor to Andrei.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew. I'm the QA on this project. I do manual testing. I will talk about my work on this project. I developed test cases for certain pages to see what actions we have to perform and what it looks like or does. I also do design testing, check the correct location of the buttons, check the correct color scheme. I tested the requirements, making sure it met all of our goals and requirements. And I conducted usability testing, checked the product for usability requirements. I also conducted manual testing with the help of the algorithm of test cases that I prescribed earlier. That's all from me. I will pass the word to Kirill.
Thank you, Andrei. My name is Kirill. I'm a backend developer on this project. And let me introduce the backend part of our project. The backend is implemented using Django, a Python-based web framework, along with a PostgreSQL database. Firstly, we started by modeling the database and filling it with data. This includes the international disease classifier, the anatomical therapeutic chemical classifier, and the list of medicines available on the Ukrainian market, each mapped to their corresponding ATC codes. We source the data through various APIs and Excel files, transforming it to fit our database structure before storing it. With the data in place, our next step was to create APIs to enable the frontend to interact with the database. We implemented requests to create, update, gate a list of policies to return a nicely arranged complex hierarchy of classifiers in JSON format, to store and get classifiers with mark codes and other requests. After this, we created requests for user registration and authentication. We use GWT tokens to ensure that only authenticated users can access and interact with our website. As that's pretty all about the backend. Now more about our infrastructure will be explained by Ilya.
Thanks, Kirill. I want to kick off my part of the presentation with the statement that DevOps as a methodology can ensure a fast and reliable way to software development. I have developed an infrastructure that helps the developers to host, monitor, and maintain the application. So let's take a brief moment to look at the methods, practices, and tools I have used in the InsureCover infrastructure. As a cloud provider, I chose DigitalOcean because it provides free trials on Kubernetes clusters.
I chose Terraform for IEC automation because of its simplicity and compatibility with the DigitalOcean and wide community support. As you can see on the next slide, for CI/CD tooling, I chose Argo CD and GitHub Actions, and as an additional tool for managing the Kubernetes cluster applications, I chose kill.sh. And also on the next slide, you can see I have decided to use robusta.dev for the monitoring and alerting for its simplicity and sufficiency for the scope of our project. It's pretty easy to use, and you can use from query language to see the metrics, and also it has built-in alert manager. That's all for me. Now I'll pass the speech to our front-end developer, Pasha and Dima.
Hello everyone, my name is Dima. I am front-end developer on this project, and also with me Pavlova, second front-end developer on our project. So at the beginning of working with our site, you can see a beautiful login and registration form, which has a pleasant animation and the interface made as simple as possible. It is worth noting that if certain fields have not been entered, the system will notify you of the need to enter information in all these fields and enter field correctly. After registration and login to our service, you can immediately create our own policy by entering the policy number, policy name, company that provides the policy, and additional description of the policy. All these fields are also required to be filled out. After clicking on the next button, you will be transferred to the page with a list of disease that you can mark with checkboxes or not mark if your policy does not cover cases of certain disease. A similar page is specific to medicinal products. It is also worth pointing out that on each page there is a search for medicines or disease. So searching among a large amount of data will be as simple as possible and fast as possible too. The final stage will be transferred to the page with our created policies, which can be opened, viewed, and edited information in them, or delete it if necessary. Thank you for your attention. I will pass the floor to our PM manager.
Yes, oh, sorry. Yeah, that's all for now. We are ready for the question. I see we have lots of them.
Thanks a lot. Great presentation, and let's listen to the questions. I see that most questions are in the chat, and the first one is from Yevhen Bilevich. What know-how in your project competes with existing solutions? What is the business model around project? Another question on the business model of your project, yeah?
Yeah, maybe first to the first question.
Yeah, please.
We decided to do this project in Ukrainian market because we don't see we don't find another solution, and all other projects were for English and for maybe other markets auditories, and yes, it was the main because we didn't find in Ukraine the same project, and what existing business model, what business model was. It's a subscription. We give a subscription, our platform we give to insurance companies, and they can use this infrastructure and our site for their needs.
Thank you. And the next question is also about the economic part of your project. The question from Oksana Pazdri. Do you expect your client to share internal documentation with you? Oh, no, it's about security. How do you cover data security? A very important
Yes,
question.
thank you for the
because-
question.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for the question. The main thing is we create this infrastructure and give it to like insurance companies. So we don't really store their data. It's they store their data in like their databases. We don't store anything. We just provide this infrastructure.
Thank you. And one more question, two more questions. Did your team think of automated testing, perhaps in the nearest future?
Yes, we think about it, but Andrew has other also, I don't know, job to do, and we decided it will be easier to manual test our project.
But I can add some words. If the project moves forward in the future, it will definitely be better to use automated testing to maintain the quality of the project. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for your answers. And one more question from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi. What type of insurance policies you are covering at the moment? Car, health, property, etc. What is your roadmap?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Now it's only about health coverage. We received this question in a demo about like getting other options for our product, and we of course think about it. It's can be made in the future. Yes, that's all.
Thank you. Are there other questions or comments from our experts? No questions. I hope all the experts are satisfied with your answers. So thanks a lot. Of course, thanks a lot to the Armed Forces of Ukraine who made it possible for us to gather today this meeting. Thanks for reminding all of us for this. And I have just received a message from your mentor. Unfortunately, he has some urgent issues with his project at work, but he said he was very satisfied with working with you as a team, with your progress, and he wishes you good luck. So I hope that this project will have future and will be available in our app store for future usage by people. So thank you.
Thank you.
And good luck. And now I would like to invite the team who also developed a project for a real client that is a well-known company in Ukraine making milk and other dairy products that is called Molokia, and the project name is SCUDMo. So I think the students will explain what this abbreviation stands for. The idea was to develop the access control and management system for Molokia, for this company. And the mentor of the team, you all seen his questions today in the chat, that is Yevhen Nedashkivskyi from AllSTARSIT. So please, guys, if you are ready, take the floor, turn on your cameras for us to see your team. And so I see the presentation is ready. And are you ready?
Yep, sure.
So please, Oleg, your turn.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're Team SCUDMo, and we are excited to present our project, the Advanced Access Control System. Over the next 10 minutes, we will walk through the different aspects of our project, including the problem we are addressing, our solution, the development process, and the unique features of our product. Let's begin with a brief introduction of our team. Our team is composed of 8 dedicated members and our mentor Yevhen. We bring together diverse skills to ensure the success of our project. Our primary focus was to address insecure access control, limited access restrictions, and outdated systems. SCUDMo offers advanced access control, ensuring security, control, and efficiency. The access control and management system we developed electronically verifies user credentials to grant access to specific location and resources. Now, let's move to our competitors and advantages. Our competitors include Brivo, Zakateko, Kisi, and Percovap. You might have seen them before. However, SCUDMo stands out due to the full code control for flexible configuration, customization options, doctor verification, and integration with work tablets and even canteen services. We also offer zone access control to improve security and management efficiency. Let's move to our designers.
Hello, everybody. My name is Victoria, and I am the designer of this team. The design process was iterative and collaborative. We explored over 84 mockups, refining our approach to achieve a design that is both functional and reflective of our concept and values. The result is a unique and user-friendly interface that supports the needs of our users. Let's hear more with Sofia.
Greeting. My name is Sophia. Let me tell you more about our design process. We began our design development from sketch to the design that was approved by our product owner from Molukia. We have channeled all our creativity into the design of each slide you see here, and have also crafted the floor design that you will see later. Let's move to our product overview, and our front-end developer, Vadim, will help us with that.
Hello everyone, my name is Vadim and I will be guiding you through the different components of our website. Here you can see the process of creating the first users. Users can log in here as administrators or doctors. If you enter doctor's credentials, you will log into doctor's interface that we will talk about later. By the way, we added a useful feature to protect the account. If you enter the wrong password 5 times, the account will be blocked for 1 hour. Let's move on. Here is home page. It contains several widgets that provide useful information for the administrator, such as total number of people in the facility and more. Employee page. This page is dedicated to employers. There is a table with their data, like names, positions, and ID cards. We can easily add new employee by filling all the data. Can edit employee or even block or change their ID cards, so they will have no longer access to facility. We also added an advanced searching to let you search by the different options. Entry and exit page. This page allows administrators to use a history of entrances and exits. We can see when an employee left or entered a specific area. Additionally, we can filter or search by different criteria, just like in the previous page. Shell page, a simple page displaying employer, their position, and their shells. We can create a schedule for an existing employee or edit if needed. Here is zone page, our main functionality. It allows us to see the floors of the building with controllers that are located on the same position as it should be in real life. We can create a new zone, enter a name, type, description, and upload the image of this zone. If needed, we can edit zone, enter a new name, or change the image. After that, we can create controllers. These controllers have their names, types, descriptions, and many more information. Also, each controller has a table with required controllers, so employee has to go through the specific chain, like path. Also, there is a history of entrance, so we can see who and when went through the disk controller. For simply deleting the controllers, we added delete mode. It allows us to quickly delete controller just by clicking on it. Now I want to give a word to our tech lead Lyubomir to tell you more.
Hello everyone, my name is Lyubomir. I am a tech lead in this project and I will continue telling you more about our front end. Currently, you can see a medical report page. On this page, administration can view the history of medical checkup. They can easily spot the sick employee via filters and search. If needed, administrator can add a medical report by himself. He should simply enter a required date in the form. This is administration page. It helps us to view the activated employees. We can edit or activate them. We also can see users who have access to the website. And even block an ID card, for example, the last one. You can disable or enable the pass-off algorithm, which stands for the require pass feature we mentioned previously. At the bottom, there is an input field to change the medical checkup validity period, ensuring employees revisit the doctor after this time elapses. Finally, the doctor's page, or as we like to call it, doctor's interface. This page is dedicated to doctors who can access it via login form. It allows doctors to approve or deny access for certain employees after a checkup with just 2 clicks. There is autofocus feature, which ensures the card ID input field is always ready to receive an ID for the card. Of course, we can disable this feature if needed. Doctors can also search for a specific employee in the table. Let's move to the backend side of SCUDMo, and we will help us with that.
Greetings, my name is Andriy, I'm the backend developer at SCUDMo. Here you can see our tech stack and services that streamline our development process. Now, let's delve into the backend architecture. We implemented around 50 endpoints, fully meeting client requirements. The backend integrates seamlessly with the frontend and has been rigorously tested for reliability. Our 1,500 lines of code have been optimized, adhering to the best practices. Our codebase follows clean architecture principles for modularity and scalability. All CRUD operations were designed using Flask with MySQL database in Docker containers, ensuring scalability and easy deployment. The entire project, including our backend and database, is fully Dockerized, which allow us to run in any environment, just with a few commands. This guarantees deployment's consistency and simplicity. Importantly, our project has been successfully deployed on client's local machine, ensuring smooth operation. We have received feedback from our product owner, which confirms we're on the right track. The tasks were completed and met all the requirements. The result showed a deep understanding of the topic and a creative approach to its realization. We are very pleased with the result and look forward to further cooperation with Molokia. Now, let's hear about our testing processes from our QA, Dmitro.
Hello everyone, glad to see you all. My name is Dmitro and I am QA here. I'd like to share my experience of testing SCUDMo. Firstly, I created a test plan which you can find in our documentation folder or in the Google Drive. I have tested our backend functions, SQL functions, and front-end components. In addition to that, I wrote test cases and bug reports to test and coverage our project. Overall, I have spent more than 120 hours ensuring that everything works as expected. Now, I will hand it over to our BA, Oleg.
Good afternoon, my name is Oleg and I am BA on this project. Here you can see our roadmap, starting from brainstorming and till our current position, the MVP stage. It was really a long journey that required all our efforts. And here we can see a small economic description of our product. For me, it has a huge potential in the future. I can get advanced analytics, biometric authentication, mobile app access, or even became a paid service. Let's move on. I want to pass a word back to our PM, Oleg.
Yep, you heard everything right. All of those features that we mentioned are combined to create a unique and useful tool. We spend a lot of time, creativity, and efforts to make this idea come true. Thank you all for attending this meeting and for observing our development progress for such a long time. We greatly appreciate this opportunity and the motivation you've given to us. Special thanks to all the mentors and organizers. You can contact us whenever you want. This was Team SCUDMo. Feel free to ask anything you want.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for the presentation. So I see that you've used the corporate colors in your design. That's great. And I see that we have already a lot of questions in the chat. And the first one is from Yevhen Bilevich. Is the project already deployed in production? And the second question, what physical access devices, tourniquets, automatic doors, etc. were used?
Okay, let's talk about the first question is okay, is it deployed? Yeah, it was deployed. Andrei, please come back to the previous slide. Let's mention the feedback. So yeah, this question was before we showed the feedback. So we did actually publish it to the product owner's local environment. So he really had opportunity to check that. But I think they will recreate some sort of things because they couldn't give us all the data of their employees, etc. And even we signed the NDA. So I think from the side of product owners, this project will be in development for some sort of time. Okay, next question about what physical access devices we're using. Firstly, let's mention that we hadn't an opportunity to use such like RFID controllers and cards. Our MVP was just to create a service that handles this responses and make requests with that. So I think in the future or even on the next year, us or the next team will be like doing this sort of stuff because we hadn't too much time to physically like check if it's okay. Like it's a simple algorithm, and I think Molokio will handle that. Okay, I will read the next question by myself. So can a user upload any file as zone image? No, there is a validation that you can upload JPEG, PNG, and GIF, I think. That GIF, yep, so that's it. It have a validation. Did you implement fraud detection? So I think we implemented this in the doctor verification. So when the employee had a checkup, nobody can I mean, they possibly could quickly enter and then put his card first, but when we talk with our product owner, he said that it should be better to make than the last employee who put their card into the controller will be like the active one, and the previous will be dismissed, like the basic queue. Okay, from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi. All right, you have mentioned that you're using containers Docker in your project. Can you tell us how? Okay, I can do that, but I think Andrei would answer this question better.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Oleg. Well, yeah, we mentioned that the projects are using Docker containers. That's right. We are using Docker for setup and use database. So we have set MySQL server on the Docker, and it helps us to easy deploy and easy run whole project just with a few commands. So yeah, this is very useful tool that we used and implemented into our project.
Thank you. And I see that we have a question from our guest from Lithuania Business School. Am I right? Simona, please take a
Yes.
floor.
Can you hear me, see me well? I had
Yes,
some.
yes.
Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate you with the huge work, and it's a pleasure for me to be here. But I have a few questions for you. First of all, why have you chose this color for creating a style for the doctor's interface? I think it's not that common. And does it sustain maybe some aspects containing sustainability that you have chose this color especially? And another question, how do you obey the cyber threats? Have you reviewed or implemented some systems? And also, how do you assure that none of the data that was implemented in the creation process would not be, I don't know, tracked by some cyber attacks? So these are two questions from my side. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So when we had a brainstorming stage, we've got a brand book from Molokia. So this is the color of Molokia, as you can see on our backgrounds and everywhere in our presentation. So it's the brand color. Yep, talking about cyber attacks and those kind of stuff. So firstly, this project will be stored locally on their environment, like in the walls of the facilities. So it will be protected from the attacks coming from outside. And talking about other kind of security, so if you work as administrator there or work this with a PC, if you leave the area, your account will be like disabled. It just like will quit out instead of you, so it will protect when nobody is like, I mean, at night maybe nobody at yes. And also how our mentor mentioned in the chat, yeah, our database is completely encrypted, so I think it would be hard to get some data from it.
Okay,
Did I answer it?
Thank you. Yes, and as I understand, different people can have different accesses depending on what positions they do work at the company. Yes, did I understood correctly?
Like
for example, if I'm administrator or if I'm a doctor, I can access different aspects.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So first we create a user. We can create administrator or doctor. We we created another interface for the doctor just to divide that. So because I mean, doctor doesn't have to see this sensitive data about employees in the entries. So we divided those, and doctor can only view history of checkups and add more and add one, and he cannot access administration panel because of the restrictions of IP. And this and the doctors use a like the tablets that is like have a little amount of functionality, I guess. So it will be hardest to change the account for them, but not for the administration. So that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't have any more questions. Good luck with
Thank
your
you.
work.
Thank you. And we have two final questions in the chat, but please be very brief in your answers, okay? Because we do not have a lot of time. The first one is from Yevhen Bilevich. Where the rules are stored? What happens when someone powers off your subsystem? And will all the employees be locked down?
Well, I
That's
can
kind of
answer that question. Yeah, Oleg. Well, first
right.
of all, it's not our subsystem, it's our client's subsystems that he gave access us to. And he mentioned that it would be their problem if they would, if that system would be shut down. So he said they will cover it up. So yeah, basically that's the answer.
Sorry, I will update. I mean that if your panel, like your container or whatever, will be shut down, and those doors will remain working for someone. Yeah, whether those doors will remain working without your part.
Well, as long as the server of database will be running, the whole project will be working, of course. If someone shuts down the server of the database, of course, they wouldn't be able to access that specific database.
Okay, that was the, thank you.
Thank you. And the last question from your QA mentor and my colleague, Lesa Durnyavka. What functionality have you implemented for mobile version?
Well, I think I can answer that question if Oleg don't mind.
All right.
Yeah, well, we implemented only web version functionality as our client requested. So there won't be a mobile version for this because, yeah, our client requested like this and said there wouldn't be a mobile version.
Yeah, I want to add that he specified the resolution so it like 1080p monitors everywhere in the Molokia. So just to make sure that it's okay for this resolution. And talking about tablets, it's it has a good responsibility on tablets that the doctors will work on.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot for the questions and the answers. And now I would like to ask your mentor, Yevhen Nedashkivskyi, to share his thoughts on the team, on the project, and the feedback on the collaboration with the team. Yevhen, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. First of all, I want to give a feedback on all projects and thanks everyone. I want to emphasize that those are second-year students. They are not graduates, it's just the second year of education, and all those projects are very impressive, taking this into account. Secondly, talking about SCUDMo project, it's always very hard when you have a real customer with their requirements and to fulfill them all. I was very skeptical that we will finish everything, but actually we did this at the beginning of May, and for the whole month we were working on bugs, implementing the solution on the client side and everything, and I'm really proud that we were even ahead of schedule. I also want to add something regarding question on power outages. I actually wondering why the team hasn't answered this, but there are two types of controllers. Some of them are not autonomous, and some of them actually are. They have their own controllers that have replicated database, so they would work. So the system would be partially functioning, and those autonomous ones are on the perimeter. But anyway, I'm really proud to work with this team, to be their mentor. It was really challenging, but we overcome a lot of issues, did an awesome job. So thank you, gentlemen and ladies. I hope we will work together a bit more. Good job.
Thanks a lot, Yevhen, and thank you for driving the whole process of developing this project. We all know that you worked hard even in the evenings during the weekend to help the team to develop this project. And I would also like to add that, as far as I remember, your client already had some experience in collaborating with the students to fulfill its requirements, but they didn't manage to finish the project. So and you did it. So congrats on this good job.
Yeah.
So thanks.
I think, Yulia, we need to clarify that there was another year of students that worked on a similar project, but they failed it, and we were actually the team who started from scratch but finished. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's great results. Thank you. So thanks a lot, and let's move to the next team. Actually, that will be the final presentation for today. The presentation by the team, the project Wellsy, and it's a project development of a web platform to optimize booking for beauty salons, clinics, and gyms, with built-in features for staff management, scheduling, and online payment integration. And the mentor of the team is Mykhaylo Plesha, Senior Software Academy mentor from Softserve. It's also a partner of IT Step University. So please, I see the presentation is ready, and now your turn. Please take the floor.
Thank you, Yulia. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to present our project to you. Let's get started. Do you spend a lot of time searching for the services you need? It's hard to find a good doctor, some nail technician, or trainer. Many of us face the challenge of finding reliable services. The process can be time-consuming and frustrating, often requiring visit to multiple websites or call to different places. We have a solution. Introducing the cutting-edge Wellsy platform, your one-stop solution for booking appointments in the fields of sports, beauty, and healthcare. Wellsy transforms the way you book appointments. Our platform seamlessly connects you with the best fitness coaches, beauty treatments, and medical consultation, all in one place. With a user-friendly interface and integrated payment option, scheduling your next appointment has never been easier or more convenient. Our goal was to simplify the process of booking service by providing a convenient and efficient tool for clients and institution administrators. And as a result, we have an intuitive web platform that optimizes booking in beauty salons, medical clinics, fitness studio, and other institutions. Our mission was clear: to create an easy-to-use tool that streamlines the booking process for clients and administrators alike. With Wellsy, users can effortlessly book appointments, while business owners can manage their schedules and customer interaction more effectively. So our team consists of highly motivated students with diverse skill and expertise, ranging from project management and design to front-end and back-end development. Together, we brought Wellsy to life with a shared passion for innovation and commitment to simplifying the booking process for users and businesses alike. Also, we are not yet professionals. Our enthusiasm and dedication drive us to deliver the best possible product. And with that, I'll pass the words to Alina.
Thank you, Michael. My name is Alina, and I'm a business analyst on our project. The project started with identifying user pain points, for each of which we found a solution. We conducted a survey that provided us with important information about our online platform. I would like to note that 123 people completed the survey. A significant number of users respond to the question about the difficulties they faced on similar platform include uncomfortable platform, poor information about services and users, problem with online payment, difficulties finding free time or specialists. Unlike our competitors, we offer real-time information, a user-friendly interface, a wide selection, and easy payment for services online. Speaking of relevance, we can refer to the graphs, of which we can see a large passage of interest in the platform. We can gradually move on to our target audience. According to the data, we can identify that most of the interest persons are women aged under 18 and from 18 to 25 who live in cities and frequent such areas. Throughout the project, our platform has evolved significantly. This slide showcases the different design stages, reflecting the improvements and refinements we have made to enhance user experience. Over to you, Volodya.
Thank you, Alina. Our project Wellsy uses a robust technical stack. For the front end, we rely on React.js and Wellsy for dynamic interfaces and reliable hosting, with Google Maps API for location services. The backend utilizes Node.js, Express.js, and Heroku for scalable server-side operations, MongoDB Atlas for database, and Microsoft Azure for cloud services. We integrated Mono for secure payments. Our design work is powered by Figma, Adobe Photoshop, and Illustrator, while GitHub and Visual Studio Code support our development and version control. Ilya, you have the floor.
Thanks, Volodya. In this project, I handled critical components like secure data storage, image management, and key functionality integration. I used MongoDB with secure connection and environment variable to protect the sensitive information. For images, I integrated Azure storage. I developed features to display top offers and popular images and implemented a secure user authentication system. This step ensured reliable data and image storage, efficient content management, and user data protection. Severe documentation included endpoint for authentication, establishment services at booking, covering client and business registration management, and error handling. We'll let Misha take over from here.
Thank you, Ilya. As the project manager and lead front-end developer for Wellsy, I played a pivotal role in fostering effective team collaboration and managing tasks and timelines using Trello. I led the front-end development initiatives, ensuring all components were seamlessly integrated and that our project progressed smoothly. And my dual role allowed me to blend strategic oversight with hands-on technical guidance, driving our project towards success. Let me now turn it over to Anastasia.
Thank you, Michael. My name is Anastasia, and I'm designing our project. Our innovative platform transforms how people schedule appointments for various services like fitness classes, beauty treatment, and medical consultations. With a user-friendly interface, users can easily find a book available time slots in just a few clicks, making the process quick and convenient. Our platform also includes helpful features like appointment reminders, an integrative calendar, chatbot, and user reviews. These tools enhance the booking experience and ensure customer satisfaction. With a wide range of services and a seamless booking system, our platform is the go-to solution to easily and reliable appointment scheduling. I will give the word to Vlad.
Thank you, Anastasia. My name is Vlad, and I am a front-end developer in this project. While working on our website, I developed and added many important features that improved its look and function. I made a unique header and functional pointer that improved the website's look, made navigation easy, and helped users connect with us. I also created an easy-to-use booking interface for beauty, sports, and health services, making users happy and encouraging them to return. I added a forget password feature for safe account recovery, protecting personal information and making password recovery easy and reliable. Also improved the profile function so users can easily manage their personal data and account settings. In conclusion, these improvements made our website more attractive, functional, and user-friendly, increasing user satisfaction. Now I pass the word to Volodya.
Thank you, Vlad. While working on the main page, I added a top offers component providing information about the best offers. And now about the info page. I included a section where users can view photos to get an idea of the establishment.
Volodya, I'm sorry, we cannot hear you. Maybe there is something wrong with your headphones.
Так, у Володі деякі певні проблеми є з мікрофоном. На жаль, можемо тільки так.
Окей.
Може, я буду голосніше говорити? Так, чути добре?
Чутно, продовжуйте.
Здається, вас підняти вгору мікрофон, ні? Не впущений.
Добре, okay. I included a section where users can view photos to get an idea of the establishment, along with contact information such as the phone number and address. Next, I detailed the services offered, including their prices and the time required to complete them. To help clients choose the desired service, I included a service filter. I created a review section allowing clients to add feedback about the services and the establishment they have chosen. I also added a section that describes the establishment and its location, integrating Google Maps API so clients can easily find directions. Additionally, I created login and registration pages for both business and regular clients. Overall, these enhancements have significantly improved the website's appeal, functionality, and user experience, leading to a substantial increase in user satisfaction. Over to you, Mykhaylo, for the closing words. Thank you.
Wellsy is the ultimate platform for wellness service synchronization. With Wellsy, you can streamline all your wellness needs efficiently, book service in just a few clicks, whether it's for beauty, sports, or health. Choose the best specialist by using our rating system, ensuring you get top-notch service every time. Enjoy a streamlined booking process that makes it easy to schedule and manage your appointments. Explore our platform at wellsy.pp.ua for more information. Additional comments that front-end for mobile phone is not fully implemented, just for PS. Thank you for your attention. Now we would be happy to answer any question you might have.
Thanks a lot. Of course, please ask your questions with your own voice, not only in the chat. It would be great to hear and see our experts. Now, the first question from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi. What is the current stage of the project?
The current stage of the project, I think it's just start of the project, because we don't have enough capacity to do the final project, but we make the MVP model of our project.
Thank you. And are there other questions? If you have questions in Ukrainian, you may also ask them. Perhaps some of our experts are not fluent in English, so it's more comfortable to ask questions in Ukrainian. Please do that.
I have a brief question, if I may.
Of course, please.
Yes, thank you to this team. And could you just please highlight again your main advantages in comparing to your main rivals, because it's not completely clear for me. Useful, interesting idea, but it's not completely clear the main advantages.
Alina, can you help me? Advantages – це переваги нашої платформи.
Yes.
Так.
Ну, наша платформа має такі переваги, як коли людина не має часу на пошук потрібного їй спеціаліста, що стосується спортзалів, клінік, салонів краси, було б набагато зручніше використовувати платформу, якій тобі потрібно просто ввести потрібну дату і час. І вона сама підбере тобі спеціаліста і заклад.
Насправді ще наша головна перевага – це те, що можна, наша основна мета була, щоб було можна на сайті мати достатню інформацію для того, щоб відвідати цю послугу. Наприклад, вивчити її, що вона дає, як вона проводиться. Саме так.
And could you please point out your main rivals, if they exist?
Можна трошки на українській, будь ласка.
Конкурент.
Чи можете зазначити своїх основних конкурентів, якщо вони існують?
Так, існують конкуренти, їх достатньо багато, але вони саме в одній галузі. Наприклад, салони краси, спортзали і клініки. Основна наша перевага, що також ще одна наша перевага, що всі ці три основних категорії – спорт, краса і здоров'я – пов'язані в одній платформі, так званий маркетплейс для послуг.
Окей, дякую.
Дякую, thank you.
Дякую за запитання.
Та.
Хочу задати питання, якщо українською, то українською. Я зайшов на ваш сайт, я вже проклікав, подивився, що працює, що не працює. Не зрозумів наступного. Ну, те, що там будете щось допрацьовувати, кудись іти, окей. Як буде відбуватися монетизація? Тобто, за рахунок чого буде жити проект? Тобто, ті юрособи, які будуть тут щось розміщати, будуть вам платити, чи це буде реклама? Я так розумію, для кінцевого користувача це буде безкоштовно. Поясніть, будь ласка.
Так. Почну з того, що наша платформа розрахована як і на клієнта, так і на бізнеса. Бізнес-користувач буде реєструватися на нашу платформу і сплачувати символічну плату для входу на неї. Після чого бізнес буде сплачувати таку плату, який був прихід клієнтів через нашу платформу.
Зрозумів вас. Дуже дякую, дуже дякую. А, наприклад, можна буде за гроші підняти себе в цій видачі, яка у вас є? Тобто, щоб я там був, наприклад, не останній, а якийсь рекомендований?
Так, наприклад, в нас є на основній сторінці популярні послуги. Зараз. Так, на головній сторінці в нас є ось такий компонент. Це є готові фільтри для сторінки каталог. Коли ми можемо обрати перукарню, наприклад, і нас переведе вже на сторінку каталог, де будуть ці заклади. І так буде можна піднятися, і щоб вони були в пошуку вище. Саме через ці фільтри. І також є другий компонент – це топ-пропозиції. Як по нашій бізнес-моделі, це також буде додаткова плата за це, щоб там розміщувати свої послуги.
Супер, супер. Ну, я не скажу, що немає конкурентів, але насправді ви могли б...
Ні, конкурентів є дуже багато, просто вони є в одній галузі.
Я просто хочу наголосити на цьому, що проект цілком життєздатний. Дякую.
Дякую вам за запитання.
Дякую, thank you. And I would like to add that this team started their work on the project a bit later in December because they had some changes in the roles on the project. They changed the PM and they also changed the project itself. So they had another project at the beginning of this course. So I think that you did a lot of work and in very short during the very short period of time in comparison to other teams and
I have a question.
yeah,
If you
and
don't mind.
Vlad, do you have questions?
I just think we passed or not? Just interesting.
We don't know. We are waiting for the evaluation of the teams by the experts. So I hope all will
two more.
pass. Okay, Taras, please.
Yes, I have two more questions, and let's switch to Ukrainian. Перш за все, чи ви самі користуєтеся чимось подібним, коли вам потрібно знайти сервіси, ви їх шукаєте в інтернеті, не питаєте в знайомих зразу з рекомендаціями? Це перше. І друге, в принципі, ці послуги і так потрібні людям, і вони все одно, як не через вас, то через когось іншого прийдуть до найближчого салону, чи ще там щось є. І подумайте, чого для цих салонів буде сенс платити вам гроші. Через те, що до них цей клієнт все одно прийде або через вас, або якимось іншим шляхом, Google, через знайомих, чи ще якось. Можливо, є сенс додати щось таке, що ці інші канали не можуть йому дати. Дякую.
Так, саме для цього ми провели на початку нашої роботи опитування, в якому взяли участь 123 кореспонденти. Ми дізналися, що є зацікавленість в людей, щоб мати платформу, на котрій буде достатньо інформації для вивчення послуги, і щоб було справжнє онлайн-бронювання. Так як дуже багато наших конкурентів, справжнього онлайн-бронювання немає. Що саме онлайн-бронювання під собою має? Це те, що ти заходиш на сайт і ти розміщуєш своє бронювання в реальному часі. Тому що зазвичай інші платформи працюють так, що ти просто залишаєш як повідомлення для адміністратора. Після того, як адміністратор його вивчить, він до тебе чи передзвонює, чи підтверджує це бронювання. А в нас саме було це мета, щоб це було реальне онлайн-бронювання. Так. Аліна, можеш допомогти далі? Як там, які ще наші переваги мали бути? Що ми отримали через опитування?
Так само люди, згідно з відповідей кореспондентів, люди витрачають дуже багато часу, якщо бронюють послуги традиційними методами, такими як телефонні дзвінки чи особистий візит, так як дуже складно знайти вільного спеціаліста на потрібний час, і потрібно дуже багато написати повідомлень чи обійти закладів. Ось.
Дякую, Аліна.
Дякую, thank you. And maybe we have other questions because that is the last team and we are ready to sum up the meeting. No questions? Okay, so thank you. And I would like to invite your mentor, Mykhaylo Plesha, to say some words about the team, about the collaboration with the team, about the project. Maybe Mykhaylo is here and would like to say something.
Esteemed colleagues, hello everyone. So my impressions about this collaborations, about this team are total positive. They are very well organized and able of solving some technical tasks. This thing is most important for me. And I mentioned about this in previous demos, so nothing special to add now. I just would like to congratulate them with this demo graduation, yes, and wish them further success. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Mykhaylo, for your support, for the fact that you agreed to change the project. We know that you started with another project, and then they made changes, and it's okay for you. Thank you.
This is a part of work. It's a reality.
Thank you for
Why
the
not? So,
flexibility. Yeah.
yeah.
And thanks a lot for the presentation, and to the team. Thank you, guys. And now let me thank time to acknowledge all the people who made a lot to make this event happen, to make this course happen. So first of all, I would like to thank the armed forces of Ukraine, who are defending us at the front line, and thanks to them we are able to be here today and to listen to all this amazing presentation. I would also like to thank IT Step University, who invited me as the coordinator of this course, and for inviting Alex for being the partner of this course at IT Step University. I would like to thank all our mentors that we've heard today, that work together with the teams. I would also like to thank me personally, our technical consultant, Anastasia Shapovalova, my colleague from ELEKS, who helped me a lot to understand all the technical issues, the technologies that students used, and she helped me to find a proper mentor for each project, because it wasn't so easy for me to do it myself. Thank you, Nastya, and thank you for coming to the meeting today. I would also like to thank all the experts who are here today for all your questions, your comments, your discussions, and we are very looking forward to seeing the evaluation of the teams in our form. It's very important for us, and of course, thanks a lot to all the teams who presented their results today. You did a lot of work during this 8 months. You are really great, and the presentations were impressive. So I wish you a lot of success with these projects and with all your future projects. And what is the most important, that you've learned how to be a team, how to collaborate, and how to share the tasks between each other. It's very, very important for your future work. And so now it's time for the discussion. We also have some comments in the chat. We have a comment from Valentina Gorodetsky. Valentina Gorodetska is our colleague from Capgemini Engineering in the training department. Thank you, Valentina, for joining us today and for your comments in the chat. Especially this part. It's always a pleasure to see people willing to put in the effort to learn and grow. I wish you all success and great career achievements. Best regards. Thank you. Thank you, Valentina, for your warm words. And we also have comments from Yevhen Nedashkivskyi. Thanks, everyone, for your hard work. It is indeed very impressive, taking into account all the projects have been conducted by second-year students. We also have third-year students here with us. So thank you. And now let's move on. And the final part of our meeting is the discussion. And now I invite all of you to share your thoughts. Maybe you have some comments. Maybe you have some wishes to the teams, or maybe you have some interesting observations, maybe experience you want to share with us. So please, yeah, very welcome. Raise your hands or just write something in the chat, please. Let's do it. Maybe you have some comments. maybe your impressions on this.
Let me share a few words, if nobody
Sure,
minds.
please, Yevhen.
Okay, so first of all, really, like, I started to look at those projects, and I was quite impressed. Like, everything that was shown today could be used during the pitching for startups. I must admit that the stage of readiness for all the projects is quite different, but they are completed in some way or another, some of them more, some of them less, but at least you have an MVP. You may check the main functionality, you may have the understanding of the project, and as an MVP, it's very good, very good. Taking into account again that those projects were done by young people, young specialists who may be not familiar with those technologies that they have used, and probably some of them were taken as a challenge to learn something, to extend their knowledge, extend their level of expertise. And that's why I saw in my team that some of the technologies that they were familiar, some of them were not. Plus, another thing, those people probably they have never worked in a group, in a team, so they learned how to work with each other, how to help each other, how not to block each other. I have experienced this by myself. It was a tough process, but very interesting to observe and to somehow help them to become a team, to become a whole, to finish this project. There were a lot of funny situations. There were a lot of situations that made me angry, and it also helped me to become a better mentor, to become a better observer. I allowed them to express themselves, to overcome obstacles by themselves, and I only helped when the situation was like very, very repeating, and I thought that we are losing time. But anyway, I'm really grateful for this opportunity given by IT Step University to become a mentor for those aspiring talents. So thanks all the people involved, thanks to organizers, thanks to the teams. I may see that you've done a lot of work, and it's very clear. Talking about some comments and critiques, indeed, if something is not ready, I would prefer to either see this by graying out some options like buttons or elements, or you may mention this. It's always better to see something that is still on roadmap, and to know this beforehand, before clicking on it. Probably it's my main comment. And also we are grading our projects based on acquaintance with the team and their teamwork, and their innovation and market analysis. I think nobody had enough time for that to give us profound or deep presentation on those levels. Like, it was a very brief acquaintance with the team, like probably 10 seconds for each project, and I cannot guarantee that my evaluation will be very precise. So I also have a small feedback for the organizers. I know that we are short of time, but I would prefer a bit more time, next year to get familiar with the projects. But anyway, very good job. Thanks, everyone. It was my pleasure not only to be a mentor, but also to see other projects and other teams. Good job.
Thank you, Yevhen. Hope we'll all will have more time for that in the future. Yeah, you know that deadlines are not always a strong point, a strong feature. So thank you for sharing your thoughts, and thank you for your hard work. We know that you did a lot to make this to make the project of your team be so good. Thank you. And we have other comments in the chat. The comment by Lesia Dulnyavka, our QA mentor, my colleague from ELEKS. Finally, I had an opportunity to see my students when they avoided to turn on their cameras during our lessons. Thank you, guys. You did amazing job, fantastic efforts. Looking forward to working with you someday. Good luck. And one more comment from Isolda. I wish success to all students in developing their incredible projects. Never give up. Thank you very much for so interesting presentations. And I see that our technical consultant, my colleague Anastasia Shapovalova, raises her hand. Nastya, please. Thanks a lot. And please, your turn.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Honestly, I didn't listen too well to the presentations because I've been watching all this stuff for the third time, and yeah, I'm pretty familiar with all this. That is why I've been like not very present. But I saw and heard everything in order to understand that my comments and comments of other colleagues in the previous demos, they were heard, and all that stuff was fixed. Good job, guys. Congratulations. Thank you very much for your work.
Thank you, Nastya, and thank you for your support. Thank you. So maybe we have other comments and thoughts, maybe from the part of the university or other companies, or maybe from the students' part. Of course, we would be happy to hear your impressions, because it's a very important part of your learning path, and maybe you would like to add something. No comments, no questions. So now let me finish the meetings. If we do not have other questions, comments, or discussions, I would like to thank everyone who joined us today for your questions, for the presentations, for your support, and of course, just for coming here. You heard a lot of interesting things today. I hope so. So tomorrow, I'm not sure about coming to the meeting tomorrow. Perhaps my colleague Oksana will replace me because I have some family issues, but for sure, a coordinator from ELEKS will be present at the second part of the presentations of the projects. Tomorrow we will see the presentations of 5 talented teams, another part of this course, and we'll also have our experts invited. We also invite all of you tomorrow to join the meeting. But please mind that we have a different link to join the Zoom meeting. Please check your calendars because the link is a bit different. Or you may also check the agenda. We have 2 different links to join the meeting there. And please do not forget to fill in the forms to evaluate our teams, because we really need to tell them whether they passed the course or not. That is why we need your marks, your points. So thanks a lot. Have a safe and warm evening. and see you soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Yulia. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. See you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everyone.